So, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. And today, today I have two things I want to do. The first thing is, as you might be seeing, this tunnel is complete. And there's also something else I want to show. I'm going to bring in this thing while I'm at it. Gonna be more spectacular, I guess. So 609. There we go. Oh, I think I'm still full on steel plates. Yeah. Alright. Probably should have emptied a bit beforehand, but that's alright. Look at this. What could this be? Answer: a back door. It was a back door to a gigantic underground area. And there's still gravity here, which is neat. Which is very, very neat. So, underneath here, there's the gravity generator, which I will have to change places. Because of, I think I might put it on the top, maybe, or just straight up in here in the middle. I don't really know. But what I do know is that underneath here, not on top, but underneath will be my storage system. Also, I think this line right here I might have to drill out a bit, like by hand. It's not worth it to take in the excavator. Yeah, I'll do this real quick. There. Much better, much smoother. Maybe this one too, but since it's at the edge, so it's not that. It's really not that important. So instead of I can take it back out. Also, I deactivated thruster damage because it was I had to redo this entire, like, just the collision alone dealt enough damage to this place. So just like when I also another reason why I deactivated thruster damage is like when I was welding all of this up with this thing, because it was have been way too long by hand. Plus, I just added that small cargo container afterwards because I didn't think about it for some reason. Two times it happens. Two times that my welder just clipped into the light armor blocks. And then when I again realized, wait a second, you're not supposed to be here, it exploded. Everything exploded. Twice. And both times, I had to resort to quitting the game because, just lost a ship. A ship that is, that I did not have on a projector, and that was, let's just say, complicated to build. So, just back out of here. Actually, no, there's something I want to show. Or maybe I think I'm going to take the excavator actually, because this one is full of stuff. And it's slow, it's sluggish because of that. So, we back out. Align ourselves. Tuck. 9. And there we go. Now let's jump into our good old friend, the excavator. Also, as you can see, I actually finally put a uh, a thing there, which is neat because finally it works. So 6, 7. Finally, I have something to just now I have a quick access to my fill percentage, and I actually use a different script that is much simpler and that works much better too. So look at what I have found. We have an old friend here. Just break. Oh, look at it. It is still online. Well, what is left of it, at least. So, wait, I forgot to bring a connector. I'll be right back. So, well, that, I actually found it just by, like... I was just going to an unknown signal to get, hopefully, a new skin, and... Well, I got a cow skin out of it, but I saw, like, as I was going to it, I saw a few pixels on my screen. And I wonder what they are, so I decided that on the way back I will investigate. Then I approached. I realized that it was not an asteroid or an AI ship. Because if it was an AI ship, it would have had an antenna to it. No, this was something else. Something without an antenna. An old friend. And, well, let us retrieve that old friend, shall we? Carefully, not too quickly. And we are ready to remork it. I'm kinda glad it doesn't have any backwards thruster, because otherwise it will be fighting against me. And I'm also glad I have deactivated my thruster damage, because it will have just completely destroyed it. Also, I think it might have sustained a lot of damage. So we're still missing the front of it, but... oh well. We don't have anything to do against that. So... Well... I do not know where I'm going to put it. Because, actually, you know what? Let's just make use of that hole that I'm never gonna use. And put it in there as of now. Like, really quickly, just back out. What if I go in, like, my reverse cam? I can somewhat see around this thing here. Yes, alright, good. I just have to move myself to angle a bit, and there we go. We have retrieved an old friend. I don't know if I will actually ever find a use for it, because, well, it's all. If I can you find a reason to revive it, I will. But as of now, it's just, well, a little broken down, let's just say. Not very useful, sadly. I think it will be easier to make an entirely new ship than retrofitting this destroyed. I was about to say junk, but no, he's not junk. He's a friend. I am. You will probably never see the. You will probably never fly again, but you are still my first ship on this world, and I will not let you alone. So, today, as I said, we are moving in, and that's gonna be a lot of work, I must say. Like, I will have to make God knows how many refineries. So, let's do this. The first step will be to just... Oh yeah, also I got a rocket launcher now. Just a few of these and a few of this. And a few of these. So, as we are coming down, well, we have... I'm going to bring in, I think I should maybe bring in something. One of the shit, because it's so dark in there, or maybe I could just build some light. Like, if I'm intelligent. Oh! I'm an idiot. I am not intelligent. I think I just have like a shit ton of internal plates, right? Yeah. Alright. So. Alright, so in here, first off, lights. How about I just put them here? Like, in the middle. Oh, I need large steel tubes as well. Oh yeah, I have an access there. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll just skip ahead a bit. Oh, and I do not know if you remember why this thing is like this. Also, I misplaced this one because I'm an idiot. There we go. So, you might be wondering why there's such an incredibly large space underneath. Like, I could easily double the height of this room. And, well, you might remember something about a storage system. I still want to do it. And for that I will need all of the place that is underneath. I'll need many large cargo containers, even more small cargo containers, and a lot of sorters. A lot of sorters. Like per container, there will be 2 sorters. That's a lot. And plus, well, I can't really stack these things too well. They don't stack very well with the way they're designed. So yes. That is why there is a giant place underneath all that. So I am eager to start building. Very, very, very. And there we are. That should be enough lighting, I think. Like, the corners are not very bright, but it'll do. It will do. So. Now. There's a... I think I just have to, like, place my refineries then now. Because, well, that's the first thing that's one of the main things I will need in this place. I think I might try to put 16. Like, a lot of refineries. A lot of them. And, all with yield modules. Like, they're gonna be kinda slow. But, like, a yield refinery is very slow. But with 16 of them, it won't matter. So, yes, that's my... let's do it. Let's get going on this. Alright, so here there will be like a pillar of some sort. Do I want it like this? Or with interior walls? I think I'm gonna go with interior walls. For the corners, I mean. There we are. Good. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason the music in Space Engineers has been omnipresent. For like all of my recent PlayStation, it has been omnipresent. And I have no idea why, just been there all the time, every time. It's so weird. So. Now. Think. Oh yeah, I still kinda have to, make them go below slightly. Ah, shit. Actually, I think one of the first thing I'm going to, move in, to put in here. Where are my conveyors? And, 6, medical room. Give me that. No, you're not on the right thing. There you go. There you go. But I don't have any more. There. Craft me some. Perfect. I'll just continue now. There we go. Medical room. Down here. Now I can just recharge very quickly. And I also have access to all of my inventory from here. Which is neat. Just wondering, can I access the inventory from... I can! Huh. Well, that's good to know. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. But it's nice. There's just enough space for me to get behind here. Oh. Well, I'm glad about that. Wait, also, I think I might just put a connector into here and, like, bring in my welder thing. Probably from the back, since there's a spotlight here that might be blocking the way. So, yeah. I think that's a good idea to do. So, like, the thing is, like, These refineries take a lot of resources to build. A lot of resources. So if I can just, so even if I'd like to be able to bring my stuff from behind, my welder behind to build the to weld together the how's it called already, the yield modules. Well, there's not even enough space, but I can still easily weld the refineries. Or I think you can put yield modules like just, yeah, right. They have connections ports on their side, so I can just like get in here and put them behind. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll put my refineries by after. I pull my refineries down after I will have welded together the other stuff. Wait, I thought the refineries were 4 blocks tall, or 5 blocks tall. Not. All right. So now, would it be better to? I'll leave them like this because it's easier, I guess. Or no. And there we go. All of the yield modules and refineries have their foundations placed. I think I'm going to like grind these down and replace them with armor with slopes, just so that I can like just cover them up, and so that it doesn't look weird too, because it kind of looks weird right now. So yeah. So after that, the next thing is really more of a proof of concept, if you want. A sorter. Actually, I know how it. Actually, I don't see why it wouldn't work, but the question is, how many items are there in the game? Let's look. Alright, so sorter. How many items are there? A lot. Quite a lot. I mean, actually there are categories, but I will not use them all together. Like, yeah, like ammo, hand tools, ingots, and ore will like ammo will have its own large container. Components will hand tools will have its own container. Ingots will have its own container, and so will ore. They'll be separated. But for the components, I think I'll try to put them all in their own small containers, apart from the steel plates, and maybe internal plates which will be in like large cargo containers. And I'll also have like 2 more in surplus. So let's get working. Let's get it. Wait, also, the biggest problem in this thing will be to know, basically, like, what conveyor center it is what. So why did that become scrap metal? That's so weird. Just put like a few of these in here, I guess. Why did you become scrap metal? I don't get it. That's weird. Um, Alright. Let the welding commence? Well, it has an entire... I think 2 days have passed since I recorded the last part of this episode. And as you can see, I made my welder into a grinder. Kinda scary. So I like the touch of like the minuscule collector in there. I tried to add the programmable thing that I had in my the same script that I had in my car in my miner, but in my excavator, but it didn't seem to work. Maybe I just need stuff in there, so. Wait, is that a? It wasn't it. So yeah, I am going to completely grind down. Wow, that's fast. I'm going to completely grind down my refineries and stuff. Because, well, I finished moving in. I finished moving into the new base. And, well... it is much bigger. Like, I have 4 times the amount of refineries, 4 times the... Like... I think maybe 8 times the maximum the crafting speed. And I'll show you all and I'll show you all this very soon after I am finished grinding this. And frankly, it's kinda satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Wait. If I go into here, inventory. Oh yeah, I'm completely fine. Wait, so I was certain there was some ore in my assembly. I don't know where it is, but whatever. It's as long as it wasn't platinum. I don't think it was platinum. At least I hope so. Well, it'll be fine. I'll just skip ahead until I will have grinded all of this down. Yeah. There we go. Now the only thing that are left are these things, but well, frankly, I don't have anywhere else to dug my things yet. So, also, as you can see, there is a little bit of a door there. It took me so long to figure out a good design for these. So I might want to activate my my hydrogen thrusters because I was so slow. There we go. Groups, grinders, there we go. So, this SAS, well, that's the French word. I'm going to switch off that and good. I haven't selected any my grinders on because I don't want to grind this thing down by accident. So, I forgot that there's no gravity in here. So the green lights mean that the door on the other side is closed. So I don't want to switch the airlock. I just want to switch the gate. And look at it closing opening up. I also have a button panel on the ground because, like, where was I gonna put it? Didn't want it to put it on the side, though I could have done that. I probably should do that, but it's there. In the middle and really easy to access. So I'm going to leave it there. Now, if we fly in... I am so glad vehicles aren't affected by gravity. Unless you want them to be. By artificial gravity, I mean. So, actually, switch Airlock 1.1. Switch Airlock 1.1. So, this is Airlock number 1. This door is... this door is Airlock is gate 1.2. This one right there is gate 1.1. It's pretty simple, but it's but I'm glad I named these like this because otherwise it would have been so difficult. And let us now we are flying into the finished hub, as I have ended up calling it. I probably should have recorded some of it, but frankly, well, there was a bunch of noise, and I didn't want it to like pollute my video, so I didn't record. And it took me like what, 10 hours maybe to build this. It was so long. So switch gate 1.1. There we go. Oh, I also installed the easy doors. So easy airlocks, very easy and very simple airlocks, which works great, I must say. Okay, I heard this the sound of a door opening or closing. I wasn't sure if it, like, opened again for no reason. So if we just align ourselves and there. Oh, another thing. If we come into here, air vents. So the air vents are, as you can see in my under my hotbar, you can see that the oxygen is starting to rise up. This thing is sealed. It is incredible. There we go, locked. And, well... I think I did a pretty good job. What do you think? Like, I have crow chambers, 4 medical rooms, and the assemblers that are right here. Like, if I go into the assembling panel, I understand how cooperators mode works, and it's awesome. You have, like, all the ones that are switched on will automatically produce whatever, like, the ones that do not have the option active have in there. Like, if I just craft, like, a bunch of these, as you can see, it's crafting really incredibly fast. Like, it's already done by 500 because I have, like, what, I think 8 assemblers? Or is it? Wait, I'm not sure anymore. Because, well, also, here's the thing. Kinda gigantic, ain't it? Yeah. I have 8 assemblers with a lot of conveyor sorters, a lot of them. Kinda woke, ain't it? I think, I think, I think I might have more conveyor sorters for the assemblers, like one that only lets ore in and one that automatically like flushes everything out of it. Or, I don't think that will work actually. The ore, the ingots might get stuck in it, and I don't want that. I don't want that. So also I haven't completed this doorway yet. Yeah. Also, these two are actually on the same grid. They're not connected, but like this thing, it is actually on the same grid as this one. They're just not connected. I actually grinded down the thing connecting them before, so yeah. My god, I love how this thing looks. Like, also the door. Look at it opening like that. It's so good. I have nothing. Just good. What do you want? Well, I think I'm going to replace these grinders for the welders again. Because I think I'm going to make myself a whole ship dedicated to grinding. Because, well, actually it will be this exact same ship, but with grinders instead. I could swim, because I don't want to switch grinders on and off every time, so yeah. Just neat. Also, I'm not opening this thing because, well, this thing, like, I can take off my helmet. It's all very, 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 well, it's all very, it's all very airtight. So, this, like, just being able to run into here and not having my electricity or really anything go down, like oxygen, electricity, health, and hydrogen. I don't need any of that in here. Like, alright, my electricity is going down like very slowly, but not my oxygen. So, something I might want to do though, like here in the, does this thing have a middle? Nope, it doesn't have a middle, or does it? Yeah, no, it doesn't have a middle. So I think what I might do here is like put two, how do they call it already? Put two air vents in here that are always in the that will automatically decompress the zone whenever this door is closed. Because like I'm losing a lot of oxygen when I'm open this thing, so it's a bit. So it's not the best. It's not the best, but it's very. But it's not a big problem since, like, if we go in here, just oxygen. I have a lot of oxygen tanks, and if we go into hydrogen, where are my hydrogen tanks? Wait. Where? Where are the hydrogen tanks? Did I accidentally misname them? No, I was just an idiot. I was just an idiot. Alright, so. I have a respectable amount of hydrogen. And I also have no ice. Like, no ice. Because I have H. Like, if we go into here, weird. I have a lot of hydrogen tanks on my base, like just a really big amount. Ain't that neat? Like, if I go, like, as of now, I only have this simple control, and must I say, timers are incredible. They allow you to just do so much stuff, like with these button panels, because like you can only put a single thing per stat, and then when you go into the timers, timer, like I'm just going to show you like what like the air vents are pretty simple, but for the gates, if I go into this one, switch airlock, it first activates the gate on the other side, and then after 15 seconds to let that time for that gate to close up, it activates the other gate. And if we go and look into here, first off, the piston reverses, the hangar doors open or closes, the merge block to get the AirTag seal toggles on and off, and then the lights toggle on and off. The lights that give the indication of the if the doors on the other side is closed or not. And yeah, it was a lot of work. So down here, this thing is literally just for tools and other stuff like space credits and data pads, also for power credits and hydrogen bottles. The four in the corners are overflow. Because I don't think that the space in these ones will be filled so fast, but like a faucet metal red, this thing is already filled. Also, the reason why it's doing this is because like this sorter is set to pull out grids from the conveyor. But like since this thing is already filled, well, it can only pull grids from this cargo containers. So it works, but sometimes it does some strange stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, bit yeah, I like this thing. I very much like this thing. Also, these are actually the... So these things are actually just for the pistons to retract into, and else, at first I only had like a single line to support a piston, but then I realized that when it would go up and down, it wasn't creating a seal. an airtight seal, so I ended up just encasing the whole thing with blocks. And I have three of these sets as of now. I have 3 gates. I have another thing up there. So yeah, I love I love what I did in here. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, wait. Oh, it's because I deactivated them. Alright. But yeah. So just to show you, since there's no oxygen in here, I'm good. Like, this is just so cool to watch open and close. Like, look at that tunnel. Like, if I pull out my rocket launcher and just... Or maybe this, because the FOV was way too low. Just... look at it. It's so cool. It works. It looks so good. Like, at first I wondered if I should put the lights in here, but I decided not to because, well, the darkness just makes it makes such a vibe. Like, when it's green, it just looks cool, but when it's red, that's when I like it. So yeah, that's the that's the base. Yeah, just looks incredible. It's just, I just love this. It's so good. Yeah. Also, before I end up the episode, you remember how I said I put an air thing in there, and there I forgot what's the names, but you know what I mean. Right, so air vent, air. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it, and I remembered the name. Of course, that was gonna happen. So go in here. So there's actually a conveyor line going up this, so I'm planning to use to make use of it. Like, yeah. So I'm just going to like, it will take me like 5 seconds to set it up. So I set up the I just put the things in. So now if I go into timer, base, hub, switch, gate. If I go into my setup actions, wait, actually I gotta make the group first. So vent, air vent, block group, air vents, base, hub, air vents, airlock 1. So if I go into here, duck, so now timer, base timer, switch gate, so vent, depressurize on off. So now I just gotta make that thing already depressurized. So depressurize, base timer, there we go. So you're going to depressurize that place, so now there shouldn't be any air going in. Yeah, look, it's all like, and if I open the gate, there we go, pressurizing. Ain't that neat? And if we close it, they're trying to pull out the air, but these two are fighting it, so it's fine. But as soon as this thing will close, it's going the oxygen level is gonna start plummeting. Yep, you can see it. It works so well. It's perfect. What can I say? the hub of the base is completed. I'm just going to make these grinders back into welders. Also, something nice about the projector is that well, it's like these things, since the blueprints are already there, well, the projector will actually save the blueprint, has actually saved the groups, so the groups are already made for the welders. Like if I go into here, welder, yeah, look, they're there. That's a very neat thing, I think. But what will be neater if I manage to make this thing work, but like I made it to work once, I can make it work a second. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me if you have any ideas for how to upgrade my sorting system. Like I thought of like maybe adding a timer that will only make the sorters draining all at only sometimes, which might be useful. But yeah, so I'll see you later. Avalian, out!